Hi, I'm Leia Luo.
And I'm Plumm. Welcome to the Cultural Exchange, a show that has as much difficulty finding its purpose as your grandmom does finding the call button on the Skype app.
And that awful joke Morgan just made might tell you what we were going to talk about today.
Excuse me, Leia. Respect your elders. It's a terrible joke. Anyway, today we're going to talk about age. In America, Senior Citizens Day commemorates FDR's signing of the Social Security Act on August 14th, 1935, which nobody got around to celebrating until a week later on August 21st, which is when it's celebrated today.
It took them a week to realize what was happening, because they are old.
However, China just celebrated its first official Seniors Day on October 13th, which was signed into effect last year to correspond with the much older Double Ninth Festival.
Or Chong.
Though in ancient times, the Chongyang Festival was, like Chinese New Year, a time for chasing away bad spirits.
Or Qingming Festival, a time for honoring one's ancestors.
It was in 1966 that Taiwan decided that Chongyang Festival would be the official day for you to hug the wrinkliest members of your families. What are you doing?
I'm being an old person. I want a hug.
Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
Chinese traditions and holidays have a lot to do with numerology. As you would imagine, the Double Ninth Festival is no exception. Chongyangja is celebrated on the 9th day of the 9th month of the Chinese lunar calendar, according to the principles of yin and yang, the opposing complementary forces of existence in classical Chinese philosophy. Even numbers are yin, or feminine.
And odd numbers are masculine. The number 9 is a yang, masculine number. 9 is the largest odd single digit, and doubling it signifies long life, like old people.
And the highness of the number 9 is seen in a variety of traditional celebrations.
Chrysanthemum, a flower that is both yin and cool.
Not cool like Fonzie or Shark Week, you guys, but cool as in actually cold. In Chinese medicine, foods are categorized as either hot, which is yang, or cold, which is yin.
Chrysanthemums are traditionally served as cakes, or gao, a homophone for the word height.
Or they're turned into homemade wine, the word for which is zhou, which is a homophone for the word 9.
And the word long.
Why do you look so sad?
Because that's what my face looks like to most of the people that comments on our videos. Thanks, guys.
People also celebrate Chongyang Festival by getting together with their families and climbing mountains, a practice coming from harvest traditions and the legend of Huan Jing, whose teacher told him to climb a mountain with his family so they wouldn't all get murdered.
If you live in a city, there are still mountains. Invite a senior citizen over to climb some stairs.
But what is a senior citizen in China? Whereas in America, the retirement age can vary between the ages of 62 and 67. In China, that number is heavily contingent upon your sex and your danwei, or industrial unit.
Usually, men can retire at 60, but women can retire at 50. And some manual laborers are even able to retire as young as 45.
However, here's where it gets trickier. People's ages in China aren't all that straightforward, at least to people in the West. For instance, Leia, how old are you?
According to my ID, I'm 24.
But according to your parents?
I'm 25.
And next Chinese New Year you'll be?
26.
And that's?
In January.
Even though your birthday?
In September.
Unlike the Gregorian calendar, the 12-month 365-day system that most people, including the Chinese, use to mark time, people's ages here are traditionally linked to a 60-year cycle commonly referred to as stems and branches.
Or ganzhi. It involves combinations of 10 heavenly stems,
which are linked to yin and yang versions of the 5 Chinese elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water.
And 12 earthly branches.
corresponding to the 12 animals of the Chinese zodiac.
The lunar year of your birth is marked as a specific combination of stems and branches. Because I was born in 1989, I'm a yin earth snake.
And I am a yang wood rat. What's up, 1984?
And there will be no more young wood rats until 2044 because it takes 60 years to complete the stems and branches cycle.
Because of this, 60 is a really important birthday in China.
It means you've completed an entire yin-yang wood-fire-earth-water-metal animal cycle.
And everything is back to where it was when you started.
So enjoy your chrysanthemum wine and give your grandmother a hug. Even though my grandmother is dead.
Chong, Kuai, everybody!
That's the cultural exchange.